Good morning, learners.
Good morning, sir.
It is time for agriculture and nutrition, and as you know, we have been learning about conservation of resources. Today, we are going to learn about methods of soil conservation. We want to do a quick recap of yesterday's work. We had already introduced method of conserving soil, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes. I am Teacher Peter Kilonzi. Today is the 16th January 2025. We are using MTP Agriculture Learners Book, grade 8, page 2 to 3, and also Sharp CBC textbook. Are we together? Now, let's do a quick recap of yesterday's work. What did we learn yesterday? Before we continue to our today's main topic. Yes? Method of conserving soil. Very good. Now, yesterday we looked on the method of soil conservation in agricultural environment, and we started with the first one, which was strip cropping. Can someone tell me what is strip cropping? What is strip cropping? Because we learned it yesterday. What is strip cropping? Raise up your hand and share with me. Yes, Titus?
It's the planting of crops along the contour.
Planting of crops along contour. Very good, Titus. Any other person with addition, or you have your own definition? Good. Now, the planting of crop along contours. We also have other methods which we are going to look today. We have the second method of conserving soil is what we call grass waterway. Then we have the next one. We have stone line. Then trash line, and the last one is what? Soil bunds. Very good, girls and boys. Now, we will look on each of them separately. From the picture you can see there on the whiteboard, we have strip cropping. Now, as you can see there, we have maize, lines of maize or rows of maize. Then we have in between, we said we use what? Cover crops. And we mentioned some of the cover crops. Do you remember any?
Yes.
Can you share with your friend in your group mate? Now you can share with me example of cover crops that you can plant together with maize so that you achieve soil conservation. Yes, Mweke? We have potatoes, sweet potatoes, good. Yes, Helena? We have pumpkins. Pumpkin are also cover crop. Yes, Boniface? Watermelon, good. Yes, Chelsea? Beans, etc. So those are cover crop. Now, if we may explain strip cropping, we say that it is the growing of crops in a way that crops that have little soil cover like maize are grown in alternating strip with those that have good ground cover, such as sweet potatoes, and we have given example of several cover crops. Then thing you need to know about strip cropping is permanent vegetation such as grass can also be used as strip. Are we together?
Yes.
So you may have some permanent vegetation like grass which are planted in a strip. Then the role of the strip, the main role of the strip is it prevents loss of soil through surface runoff. And yesterday we talked of surface runoff when it rains, when there is a lot, the heavy rain. After rain, we have what we call water will start flowing, and that is what we call what? Surface runoff. Now that was yesterday's work. Now today we are going to look on. We are going to look on. Sorry. Today we are going to look on a grassed waterway. Grassed waterway. And in grassed waterway, in our exercise books, in MTP agriculture, in MTP agriculture, grassed waterway is pictured this in page 3. Grassed waterway. You can see that in that waterway, there are grass which are being grown there, and this grass may be growing naturally, or it may be man-made, meaning that a farmer can decide to plant grass along waterway where water passes through. Are we together, boys and girls?
Yes.
So as you can see there, the area which are highlighted by the black color, those are the grass waterway. And we have said that it can be natural or man-made, planted by a man, or growing naturally, occurring naturally in waterway. Are we together?
Yes.
Yes. Now, as we can see there, we say that the grassed waterway. Let me have one person to read for us. Cheupe.
Grasses are natural or man-made shallow channels in which excess rainwater flows. Grass and another vegetation are planted to grow in the channel. When surface runoff is directed in the channel, the vegetation in the channel lowers the speed of runoff and also traps eroded soil.
Good. Now we see that that is very good, very good. Cheupe, sorry. Cheupe, not Cheusi. Okay, now we have seen that grassway are natural or man-made, as I have explained, and they are grown in channels of water where the surface runoff is directed in those channels, and the vegetation will lower the speed of the runoff, surface runoff, and also tap eroded soil. So the key thing of planting grassway is to lower the speed of surface runoff, and also tap eroded soil. Are we together up to there?
Yes.
Yes. Now that is all about grassed waterway. Now it is very important you note that you may be asked to name 5 methods of soil conservation in your assessment. Don't forget grassed waterway. Grassed waterways. They are very important points for you to remember when you are doing your assessment. Are we together?
Yes.
Now, the other point that we are going to look or the method of soil conservation is stone line. Stone line. In MTP agriculture and in sharp CBC, we open page 4. Figure 1.04. Figure 1.04. It shows clearly some stones which are put together in a line. They are collected or they are heaped in a line. And those are what we call stone lines. We call them what?
Stone lines.
Stone lines. In MTP agriculture, you can see it in which picture? Picture A in page 3. Picture A in page 3. You can see very clearly those are a line of stone which are heaped together, or they are collected. Maybe, if I may ask, what could be the reason why a farmer decided to use a stone line in his farm? From the picture in whiteboard, you can see that that is a piece of land where we have some plant, we have some pawpaw, and we have a stone line there. We have stone which are heaped together, or they have been collected together. What could be the reason why a farmer decides to to use stone line? What could be the reason? What could be the reason? Share with your friends. What could be the reason why a farmer decides to use stone line instead of trash line? What would be the reason? Your name is Charlotte. Yes, Charlotte. To conserve soil erosion. To conserve soil. To conserve soil. That is according to Charlotte. That is good. Another reason why the farmer decided to use stone line instead of strip, or instead of trash line. Yes, Saeti? To trap eroded soil. That is very good. Very good, Saeti. Any other reason? Yes, Apollonia? To reduce the speed of surface runoff. Very good. Okay, another reason why a farmer may decide to use a stone line could be that place is a hilly or mountain, or in a place where we have a lot of what? A lot of rocks. So a farmer decides that I'm going to use stones because they are readily available, and the farmer creates a stone line to protect the soil against erosion. Are we together, boys and girls? That could also be the reason why he decided to use this method of soil conservation instead of trash line, instead of grassy waterway, instead of soil bunds. Are we together? Good. Now, I want to look on the explanation of stone line. And we say that these are stones of different sizes. Stones of different sizes. That means you will find big stone, small stone, uh, heaped in a line along the contour to prevent loss of soil down the slope through the runoff. Of course, it is surface runoff. Are we together? So the small and big stone, they are heaped together along the contour. And yesterday you saw how what it means when we are talking about along the contour. Are we together? Yes. And we have seen that the main reason is to do what? To prevent loss of soil down, to prevent loss of soil down the slope through the runoff. Are we together? Yes. Now stone line reduce speed of runoff, increasing water infiltration, especially in semi-arid areas. So when we have those stone lines, they reduce the speed of runoff, surface runoff, and increases water infiltration, especially in semi-arid. What do we mean when we talk about water infiltration? When you hear something like water infiltration, what does it mean to you? Can you share with your friend? It is very good, very important you do what? You know the meaning of different vocabularies. What is water infiltration? Water infiltration in this context. Okay, let me have group 2. Group 2, you read the meaning of water infiltration. It is here. Can you read group 2? Can you see clearly? Yes, read now.
Water infiltration is the downward emptying of water into the soil from the surface.
Repeat, it is from here.
Water infiltration is the downward entry of water into the soil from the surface.
Very good, group 2. We said that water infiltration is downward entry of water into the soil from the surface. That's why when you pour water on the soil, it will start seeping inside. It will disappear. What has happened? It has entered downward into the soil. And that is what we call water infiltration. So we have said that stone line reduces the speed of surface runoff, increasing water infiltration, water seepage into the ground. Are we together?
Yes.
Again, you should know that stone line are suitable in gentle slope. In gentle slope. That's why we said that a farmer may decide to use stone lines, because maybe the farm is located on the slope of a hill. Are we together? Yes. Now let's look on that next method. Trash line. Look at that picture. We have picture A and we have picture B on the whiteboard. And you can see these are dry maize stalk in picture A, or dry grasses which have been put. Remember, everything that we do to conserve soil, it is always along the contour. Along what? Contour, not across contour. When you heap the stone line across the contour, it will not help. But along the contour, it will help to reduce soil erosion. Also, trashes. And remember, we said trash, the plant remains. Plant remains in the farm. Plant remains in the farm. Now, when we are talking about plant remain in the farm, the one which are heaped, in the along the contour, so that they help in doing what? They help in increasing water infiltration, tapping eroded soil, and also reducing the speed of surface runoff. Are we together, boys and girls? Good. So we say that trash line are plant material or crop residues. Plant materials or crop residues or remain arranged along the contour in a cultivated field. Along the contour in a cultivated field. Now, trash line help to reduce surface runoff, hence preventing loss of soil from the land. Remember, we said that it should be arranged along the contours. Now, they also increase water infiltration into the soil. Trash line should be 1 meter wide, 1 meter wide, 1 meter wide, and 0.5 meter high. Maybe from 1 meter. 1 meter is along here. Okay? That is the width. The width of what? Of the trash line. This size, the width there. And the height, 0.5. Like to your knee point. Are we together? Yes. The last one, I know the electricity has gone. Eh? There's no electricity. It is there. Ah, and I have people here. The projector is booting. He's booting. Electricity went and it came back. Those are challenges of using ICT in a lesson. Challenges of using what? Of using ICT in a lesson presentation. But there are no more challenges. Now, from our whiteboard, the picture is loading, don't worry. So from our whiteboard, we can see a picture of soil bunds. Soil bunds. Soil band. How many have ever seen soil band? If you have ever seen soil band in farms. Okay. Now, when you talk of soil bands, a band refers to a heap of compacted soil made along contour. A heap of compacted soil made along contours. Grasses can be grown on top of the bands to hold the soil together firmly. The third bullet, group 4, can you read for us? Group 4. Flowing downward. Yes, this group you can help them.
Bunds help to reduce the volume of water flowing downwards in a cultivated field after rainfall.
So it reduces the volume of water. Reduces volume of water flowing downward in a cultivated field after rainfall. And then the last point, let me have this group. Group 7.
Bunds enhance water infiltration.
Bunds enhance water infiltration. And we have learned that, what is water infiltration, by the way? Because we have learned. What is water infiltration? You can explain in your own words. It's not a must that you do what? You use exactly what as presented in this lesson. What is water infiltration? Think. Pair with your desk mate. What is water infiltration? What is water infiltration? Share with us. Share with us. Yes, Helena. Be audible. Good. Very good, girl. When it rains, some waters go down into the soil. That is all water infiltration. I've said that you can use your own word to explain water infiltration. Any other explanation? in your own word. That is good. Now, that is the end of the lesson. Thank you. I've been your presenter and your agriculture and nutrition, Mr. Peter Kilonzi. This lesson, you are also going to find it in my YouTube channel. It is there. If you go and search Peter Kilonzi, the CBC teacher, you will find this lesson there as from in the evening. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and also like. And you can also leave a comment. Yes.
Yeah.